Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, yeah, we're going to look through a couple different aspects of the market today. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, S&P, global news, trading news, and then yeah, some technicals, I guess. So, a couple live trades, actually some trades coming up as well. So, yeah, we'll just run through the whole market as normal. So, overall, yeah, S&P, nothing too crazy. It is down to 0.28% today. Something crazy that I saw on the news actually was Nvidia, and someone said it was a 5 trillion, got up to a $5 trillion market cap, and yeah, can't believe it. They were correct. I thought they were talking smack, but anyway, so bizarre how companies are worth that much. But anyway, we'll just move on. So overall, looking just a normal day in the S&P, nothing too crazy. We'll move on to overall world news. Nothing too crazy as well. There was this, apart from Xi and Trump have met up, they're having talks about trade deals and stuff like that. The other one was central banks step up gold purchases despite record high price. So, yeah, it's just bringing up those conversations of definitely a recession indicator, and just China's been buying up heaps, and people talking about gold standard coming back, and yeah, just a lot of conversations around that topic at the moment. So if you got a bit of time, definitely worth just a deep dive into about just general economics around gold at the moment, because it's interesting, definitely interesting. But all right, so the Fed rate and all that kind of stuff was today. So they did drop 0.25 basis points. So we were talking about this probably a month ago. I forgot what episode or what video it was, but yeah, the Wells Fargo's report that they did. Wells Fargo was estimating that they'd be dropping it for a fair. I think it was like to late 2026, or I can't remember now. But anyway, nothing really too shocking. The other thing is, the Fed also teed up prospects of ending quantitative tightening program as soon as December 1. Beginning on December 1, rollover at auction of all principal payments of the Federal Reserve's holding Treasury and securities, the Fed said Wednesday. Since 2022, the Fed has been reducing the amount of assets held on its balance sheet by allowing maturing assets to roll off the balance sheet. Quantitative tightening has cut the Fed's balance sheet shrink from nearly 9 trillion at the height of the pandemic to the current figure of 6.59 trillion. So pretty crazy. I didn't know those kind of numbers were getting chucked around, but pretty much, mate, the money machines are about to get turned on again. So interesting stuff. I forgot where this article is from Yahoo Finance, investing.com, and Yassin Ibrahim. So interesting stuff. It is what it is, but yeah, I thought it was interesting. So all right, cool. So we'll move on. So nothing too crazy on calendar news today. Well, the trading news. So a lot of stuff about Xi, and a lot of stuff about Bank of Japan, so the BOJ, and then just your normal stuff. That's a bit concerning. I read that before. I didn't even click into it. But Trump, I have instructed the Department of War to start testing our nuclear weapons. So yeah, I don't know. Can't read into politics too much. But anyway, we'll move on. So Thursday, overall calendar news, pretty crazy today. It looks a lot of red folders, so we'll just do the red folders today. We won't worry about the yellow folders. So Bank of Canada monetary policy report. So they're just talking about the monetary policy and interest rates, all that kind of stuff. So Bank of Canada rate statement, overnight rate, and then this one as well, Bank of Canada press conference. So this is pretty much all the same thing. So they're just discussing where to, I'm pretty sure, like my understanding is, they're just discussing where to set the interest rates, all that kind of stuff, all monetary policy. And then, this is just the follow up of that. So all pretty much the same news event. I'm not too sure if that makes sense, but anyway. USD penny home sales, overall health of the economy. We got federal fund rates. Yeah, what is federal fund rates actually? Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is just what we were talking about before. So federal fund rates, yeah, they dropped it by 0.25%. And then, yeah, just all that stuff about, yeah, FOMC and all that kind of stuff. So this is all compiled into one as well. So, yeah, we'll see what it says. So, yeah, interest rates. So, yeah, that's just what we were talking about before. So, source set to target range of 3.75 to 4%. So you can also, if you're on this website as well, you can also see the central bank rates down here. So yeah, nothing too crazy. But FOMC statement and then FOMC press conference. So I did watch like half to 3/4 of the press conference, but yeah, it's just a lot of jargon and stuff like that. Powell does do a good job of explaining stuff. Yeah, he doesn't speak in acronyms all the time, and you can kind of get a gist, but it's just a bit over my head, to be fair. But yeah, so those three news, pretty much, yeah, that's the same thing. And then the press conference is, yeah, just talking about it and stuff like that. So where are we? So the Bank of Japan, so outlook report, we got policy rate and then monetary policy. So pretty much the same, all in one. And then we got the press conference to talk about all that stuff. And then German prelim CPI, so consumer price index. So they're just pretty much gauging, yeah, for inflation or what the consumer is paying. And they're comparing it to the last, yeah, CPI pretty much. Spanish flash CPI, same. German prelim GDP. So they're just, yeah, just checking the overall health of the whole economy. So, yep. And then main refinancing rate. So this was interesting. I read this before. So yeah, it's by the European Central Bank. Interest rates on main refinancing operations that provide the bulk of liquidity to the banking system. So yeah, this is pretty much, both of these are the same. So this is just talking about that. And then I found forgot what it was. Anyway, yeah, so nothing too crazy. I'd say like, yeah, if you're trading any of these pairs, they're going to move. But yeah, just a big night for all that kind of stuff. So anyway, we'll move on to, as I've brought up a couple days ago, yeah, started a prop challenge just because I haven't done one for a while and I thought it was interesting. And it was easy to relay information. One, it's a third party, so you can't, yeah, fudge it or whatever it is. Like, yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, these are all the stats pretty much. So I'm up 1.5%, nothing too crazy. Max daily loss, I've been 0.6% down. Max, I've been into 0.1% of the whole account, and then yeah, I'm 1.4% up. So nothing too crazy here. Number of trades is, it's kind of hard because all this kind of stuff. The number of trades, you want like 1,000 trades, or you know, like to make anything of the numbers really. But yeah, these are, so what is it? The 29th, both these days, yeah, I took out one pretty much break even, and then 0.5% for euro. So, and then I should have cut the risk by these two and just placed it under 1%. So it was a bit higher for both of them, but and then the 27th is yeah, I already talked about this trade. So yeah, you can pause it here if you want to have a look at the numbers, and then pause it, and then pause it again if you want to have a look at, yeah, the numbers for any reason. And then, all right, so that's that. I'll have, yeah, full transparency. I'll show tomorrow, even if there wins or losses. We got to get to 10% and then 5%, and then yeah, it is funded, but we'll see. The numbers are pretty skewed in this, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we get through it. But anyway, so we got, this was the trade yesterday, pretty much buy from here. I covered a lot of the, yeah, a lot of the outs down here. And then I took it off around here just because there was a lot of news coming in and I wasn't too comfortable about it going up to previous week high or anything like that. So there was these like blocks here that was interesting. But yeah, wasn't really feeling it. Same with, so tonight, if it breaks the previous week low, I've got a lot of alarms set up. So yeah, if it comes down here, I'm not really feeling it because this inner structure here is pretty much, you got this point and then this point. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, you don't want to be guessing if it's going up or down. You kind of want to have somewhere where it's going to or from, like pretty, and at certain times as well. If it's, yeah, overextending to a certain point or getting to that certain point. Yeah, we'll see. Right now, nothing too crazy. But if I do a trade, it will show up in the ledger tomorrow. And yeah, so I won't be hiding anything. Same with this pound is the same pretty much. Like yeah, it's like this point here would be my next point of interest, or here. So if I'm saying like buys or sells now, it's just like, yeah, it could be, yeah, just guessing, I guess. But we'll see for now. Obviously, you could go into small time frames. You could make whatever you want, but that's just how I see it. So, all right, so we'll move on. So they're the trades for today. Yeah, EU's looking a lot better. Just that if it takes out these, maybe, and nothing in this video is financial advice as well, but say this is just a good visualization, like tool, but maybe something like, yeah, just a 1-to-1 or something like that. But it would be going back up to this area, these gaps, top of Asia session, there'd be these. But yeah, it would have to be in between here maybe before I even think about it. But maybe something like that, 1-to-1 ish. Yeah, 1 to 1.5. Yeah, maybe just cover that liquidity as well. So yeah, as I said, this is previous previous week low, and then this isn't taken yet as well. So there's actually 2 bits of big liquidities there. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Anyway, yeah, nothing in this video is financial advice and all the rest. But where are we? So S&P, nothing too crazy. So it's down 0.28%.